Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of our house renovation project. So what should I say, my estimations are getting worse every day. So normally I planned to have the concrete ready up to now, but there are so many unexpected working packages I need to take care of before we can build the next part of the floor slab. So this was delayed more and more. So today we will have the final preparation for the preparations for the next part of the floor slab, maybe I can call it that way. And in the next week I think we can order the concrete truck, but before we need to do some work today. So at that point I would say sit back and enjoy the video.
Yeah, at this corner we ended in the last video, and today we also have to do some more preparations here. I started removing the ramp, which I used to drive with the mini excavator and also with the track dumper in and out the house, but now I need to prepare it for the next part of the floor slab, and now I have to dig out all the earth to get here to the foundation of the wall, to the original foundation. And another issue, because I need to put there the right amount of gravel, I also have to dig it to the final height, so that we have at least 20 to 30 centimeters of gravel at the end. And this area is too narrow to work with the mini excavator, so I have to do this simply by hand with a shovel, which of course takes some more time than I want, but at least I have no other idea to get rid of the earth in that area. So then we also have here some rest of the foundation. You can see it here. I have to remove it. There are some more field stones because this here was maybe 100 years ago. There was the outer corner of the half-timbered house. So you see there a little bit of the rest of the foundation from the older days. But today there is no wall anymore. So this is why we do not need the foundation also anymore. Then I need to take care about you see there is much concrete in this corner, which also needs to be removed in order to get access to that fieldstone foundation below. And as you can see, I simply throw all the rubbish out of the door, because in my track dumper there's a little bit earth and I do not want to mix it up. And so then I can continue with the next problem zone. Here at that point I needed to stop in the last video because we need to install some supports below this steel beam. Because the steel beam is laying here on this pile of stones, and in order to remove it, of course, you need to put the force away with some supports. So now I removed this one stone and everything stays in place, so it seems to work. But it is a little bit fascinating that the complete corner is simply held by one stone, because the steel beam does definitely have some static functionality. So then I do not need to care anymore about the statics. Now I can remove everything here in that corner to get access to the old or to the rest of the half-timbered frame wall. here we have the next surprise, a really big and heavy fieldstone. So this was built here inside the foundation, and this is nothing special, I would say, because yeah, some 100 years ago this was the outside corner of the half-timbered frame house, and then it was normal that at that time they used especially big fieldstones for the corners for yeah, a little some extra support. Yeah, my issue now is to get rid of this stone because it's a little bit heavy, but for this I can try to use my mini excavator. Yeah, as I use this ramp for my track dumper, this is also suitable for the mini excavator, but it's a little bit hard, as you can see, to grab this stone if you only have one arm. Yeah, so I'm struggling here a little bit. Maybe my shovel is too small. So of course there are several possibilities to get this stone out here. You may use some ropes or something like that, yeah, to pull it out of this hole. But yeah, I try my fortune here only with the small bucket of the mini excavator, because I do not have a rope actually here. So my idea is to turn it a little more around, yeah, to have it maybe 90 degrees, and then there should be a possibility to get it inside the bucket, yeah. So let's see if this is working. And as you just saw, finally I did it. I managed it simply with the bucket to get this out of the building. So now I removed the ramps that I have the possibility to lay it on the outside, and then I simply can push it away, yeah, with the mini excavator. And yeah, I'm a little bit proud that everything worked more or less like I planned. And yeah, so the mini excavator did his job. I can drive it again outside the building, so in a few hours he will help me to put the gravel into the track dumper again. And yeah, now here on the inside it is time to start the final working packages here. So now all the big fieldstones are gone. There is only some soil left which needs to be dug out here of the hole. And then it is more or less like tidy up everything. So it is really important to have everything, I would call it clean, before you put there the concrete for the floor slab. Everything needs to be clean. So the gravel must have the proper height, and yeah, definitely all the soil needs to be removed out of every corner. And this is the issue if you do this afterwards, like I do here. Normally you do this like on the other side of the building and in the last videos on a complete room, and not only here in one corner. Yeah? But I did not expect so many work here at that at that point. And also the first idea, or the original idea, was to not include this corner in the upcoming part of the floor slab. But then we changed our decision and said, okay, it would make sense to also include this complete corner, to have this one ready. And yeah, this is why I need to put this much effort here more or less afterwards. Yeah, as you can see, so this definitely takes some time if you compare it with the rest of the preparation. This relatively small piece definitely takes too much time at all. Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and that was it for today. So I'm really excited to announce in the next week we will finally get the next part of the floor slab ready. So after weeks of preparation, we are now at the point to get it done. Yeah. So thanks for watching again. I hope you had fun. I know I did, and then we will see us in the next video. Thanks and bye bye.